Valoria for three.
Oh!
Osa.
The dagger.
No, Mark Cruz.
Soberano, that's a three.
Probable
And that's
three.
good. Valencia. Oh!
Here comes LJ. LJ Gonzalez. Count the basket.
The step back three.
Yes! Slips. Takes the shot. It's good! God!
The stage is set for this South Division semifinal duel between the Batangas City Tandoy Rum Masters and the Biñan Gel Beast Motorcycle Time. Biñan will come away with a win in game number 1. Curva gets away and puts it in, plus the foul. Estre will launch the 3 and hit the 3.
One more way to make it to the division finals. So we haven't achieved anything right now.
A lot of times, Batangas kept coming back. Laging may sagot itong Biñan Gel.
That's a good action there for Levy. Talo na yan.
Sent with a jumper. Kenny running out of space.
Wow.
No! On this best of 3 South Division semifinal, such strong statement that they put in here. They had to wait 3 more days for this one, but finally, we are having Game 2 of your best of 3 South Division semifinals. This is the Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League playoffs. We are live from the Batangas Province Event Center here in Batangas City, where people, the fans of the Batangas City Tandoy Rum Masters, have lined up as early as 4 in the afternoon para sa ating laban. This has been such a great venue para dito sa Batangas. They won their only playoff game that has been played here so far, but Kenny Rucacurva, Mike Maestre, and the rest of the Biñan Gel want to change the script, and they want to end it tonight. Coach Boyet, very detailed-oriented. Same is true with Coach Cholo Villanueva. They also want to stay alive. They have separate missions. They want to extend the series for Batangas. That is happening on Monday, or Biñan wants to move on to face Quezon. It's all about challenging the contender here in Game 2 of your South Division semifinals. Ito ang MPBL, ang Liga ng Bawat Pilipino. Magandang gabi mga kaliga. Look at that crowd here at the Batangas Province Event Center. 5,300 in attendance. Punong-puno pa po, and there's still people lined up outside wanting to get in and wanting to catch a glimpse of what should be a thrilling battle between very, very strong teams, Biñan and Batangas. Sila of Tupas, kasama si Andre Duremdes. Magandang gabi mga kaliga. It's been such a treat, these playoffs, but we still have more para sa inyo, and this is Game 2. Andre, medyo na-delay tayo, no? There was a problem with the air conditioning in the other venue, but we are here, and sobrang lamig dito. Kamusta ka? And how are you seeing this matchup?
Yeah, as you mentioned, unfortunately, due to unfortunate events nga naman sa court natin, na-delay yung game 3 natin. But dito, kita-kita naman maganda yung venue, kahit sobrang raming tao, napaka-lamig pa rin. And to answer your question about the matchup, syempre, para lahat ng games netong Batangas and Biñan was really a close game. Even at their regular season matchup, diba? So it's very interesting on how both defensive-minded teams battle it out to try to get to the national to the division finals, rather.
Yeah, of course. And magandang gabi din sa mga nanonood sa atin sa YouTube. So glad you can join us. We've been getting a lot of views on our YouTube channel. We're also live on Solar Sports and pusup.com. And what yung pinag-usapan natin, the game before this, nung Tuesday night, it was actually at the start of the second quarter, Biñan was leading 13-7, but we will be back to 0 here in this ball game. And safety first, Commissioner Kenneth Duremdes, and of course ang management ng ating liga making that decision to actually stop the game due to the unsafe playing conditions. Let's bring in the third member of our panel, Mika Abisamis, na I'm sure na nilalamig na dito sa ating venue. Mika, kamusta ka? And how are the two teams after that game stopped in the second quarter.
So Delph, Andre, it's actually my first time here in this venue. It's really breezy compared to where we were a few days ago. Pero tama kasi, Delph, the crowd is the same, no? The energy, the vibe, pareho pa rin. And they just cannot wait for the decision of this second game. Pero syempre, para dito kay Coach Boyet Fernandez, he's a little frustrated as momentum was on their side. The first game was good. The first quarter of the canceled game was good. Pero sabi niya, ganun talaga eh. Natural lang mga ganitong nangyayari. Pero basta ang mga players ko nasa puso at isip nilang sistema namin, we'll be okay. Pero para naman dito kay Coach Cholo Villanueva, iba. For him, that was an opportunity to actually fix things. Kasi hindi kagaya ni Coach Boyet, para kay Coach Cholo, hindi naging magandang first game nila at nag-carry over doon sa first quarter ng canceled game. Kaya sabi niya, this was a sneak peek for him, no, to actually change more things, especially on defense, kung gusto pa rin nila ma-extend itong series na to. Si Del Fernandez.
Maraming salamat, Mika. And of course, obviously, momentum for Biñan. Going into the Game 2 matchup, and also, that led to a really good start in that second game of that postponed game. So, diretso muna tayo sa playoff bracket because we have an update. Pangasinan winning over San Juan, and they set a date with Abra in the North Division Finals. Quezon already punching their ticket to the next round. And ito na nga, yung natitira nating South Division semifinal, Biñan against Batangas. Biñan with a 1-0 lead against Batangas. How do you make of that Pangasinan win last night?
Well, obviously, Pangasinan is proving to be the upset kings of this year's playoffs. But kahit ganyan yung seeding nila, the 7th seed, whole year round, I really thought that they could be real title contenders in the MPBL due to, of course, the coaching of Coach Gerson Cabiltes, and of course their firepower. Syempre, ang dami nilang mga players na very capable talaga, making it all the way to the national finals.
Yeah, and now they have a shot at the top seed and virtually unstoppable Abra Solid North Weavers in the North Division Finals. Pag-usapan natin itong Game 1. Alam ko na pagdaanan na natin to, Andre, nung few days ago, but we have to go through it again. Game 1 going to Biñan with that, with some clutch plays from some of their veterans, particularly ito si Carlo Lastimosa making some big plays down the stretch. Kasama na rin dyan si Pinoy Sakuragi, Mark Pingris.
Oo, syempre, when it comes to the playoffs, you can really rely on your veterans to really help your team to win, not just in the scoring department, not just in the defensive department, but also by mentoring your young players. As you can see here, very identical stats if you really look at it. But what really set Biñan apart was their ability to go to the free throw line, 21 out of 31 in comparison to 13 out of 15 from Batangas, and also the points in the paint led by Carlo Lastimosa and Kenny Rocacurva attacking the basket.
And then of course Batangas, if they do want to extend this series, they need some big games from key personnel, particularly Seth Ablaza and Joshua Toralba. Especially if Levy Hernandez struggles, they need Seth and they need Josh.
Yeah, obviously Levy Hernandez is the #1 option here for Batangas, but whole year round naman si Delph, makikita natin na kapag may mga struggle si Levy, nandyan naman talaga yung mga teammates niya para tulungan siya. Yan si Seth Ablaza, Josh Toralba, 14 points and 10 points respectively. And dito mo talaga makita na si Seth Ablaza talaga, lumalabas din talaga yung laro niya sa playoffs. Very efficient outing as well for him.
Well, two of the best players in this series, we will be featuring them. Siya na ang ating player matchup, Kenny Roger Rocacurva, who's been, probably one of the stars ng ating liga na na-discover natin dito. Ito, parang, you gotta be happy that he's playing very meaningful games this late in the season. Who would have thought when he was starting out with Pasig that he would be one of the main guys here in Biñan, making a playoff run, making a title push. Sa kabilang panig naman, Levy Hernandez, one of the more proven players dito sa Liga ng Bat Pilipinas.
Oh, I like that you mentioned that, Sadelf. Kenny Rocacurva has definitely found a home here in Biñan where talagang nagagamit yung talents niya. 18 points in that Game 1 in comparison to Levy Hernandez na medyo makikita natin na kahit 5 out of 7 siya sa field, he wasn't really taking a lot of shots, the shots that he would usually take. Kaya talagang dito sa Game 2 na to, makikita talaga natin na kung sinong mananalo.
Tama ka. May aircon na. Tama. Yan po ang pinaka-importanting factor dito sa ating Game 2. Meanwhile, let's go to Mika, who is with Kenny Roger, Rocacurva, and Levy Hernandez.
Maraming salamat. Tama kasi Delph, no? Two of the best players and the stars of this series, Kenny Rocacurva and Levy Hernandez. Magandang gabi, mga Ginoo. Kenny, napag-usapan nga namin ni Coach Boy. Ito, no? Siyempre medyo frustrating because momentum was on your side, pero talagang kinailangan mangyari mga kailangan. Pero sabi niya, as long as yung sistema nasa puso at isip nyo, tiwala siya. Anong pangako mo kay Coach Boy at sa larong ito?
Pangako lang namin na gagawin namin lahat na para may uwi itong panalo na to. And ano lang kami, sunod lang kami sa anong plano ni Coach.
Maraming salamat, Kenny. Ano naman gusto mo sabihin sa fans ng Biñan na sumusuporta sa inyo?
Sa lahat ng sumusuporta sa Biñan, huwag kayong magsawang sumuporta sa amin. Sa uwi namin itong panalo na to.
Right. Maraming salamat, Kenny Rocacurva. Levy, this is your home. This is your home court. Meron kang 29 points. Nung huling nandito kang pumapalakpak dito, anong gusto mo sabihin sa kanila? Marami pang nasa labas.
Sala, held to your partner is Mayor Jamarat Sala, held to your partner is Mayor Jel Alonte with Ruben Tan and Monching Talisayon. The team owner is Sanjit Añanuevo. And now, Batangas City, get on your feet, because it's time to meet the starting unit for your MPBL inaugural season champions, Batangas City, Tanduay Rum Masters. Starting at guard, number 10, CJ Easy. At forward, number 15, Don Ochea. Starting at center, number 24, Mark Cruz. At guard, number 77, Josh Toralba. And at power forward, number 53, Sed Ablasa. The head coach for Batangas City is Cholo Villanueva. Assistant coaches, Sarah Aquino, Warren Capitan, John Arenas, and Dino Enrile. Assistant team managers, Gilbert Alea. Team managers, Gina Labanza. LGU partner is Mayor.
Biñan starts with Pamboy Raimundo, Carlo Lastimosa, Mark Bingris, Waray Himpayan, and Kenny Rocacurva. Batangas naman making a few changes. CJ Isit, Joshua Toralba in the backcourt, Mark Cruz, Don Ochea, and Sed Ablasa and nasa front court. Our officiating crew will be led by Mark Rancudo, kasama niya si Efren Aganan, Zen Manansala, and Lester Arcega is the substitute referee. Biñan has dictated this series with their defense. We will see what will change here for Batangas as they win the tip. Batangas in black, Biñan in white.
Change in lineup here. Batangas opting for Mark Cruz instead of Levy Hernandez.
A fourth shot from CJ Isit. Carlo Lastimosa for three. That's in and out. Mark Cruz with a rebound. Batangas won their only game here so far at the Batangas Province Event Center. That was game 3 against Zamboanga, where they torched Zamboanga with their hot shooting. Toralba shot to the cup. This building is ready to explode with a Batangas basket. My gosh, the atmosphere here is crazy.
Yeah. Grabe.
Imaginein mo yung mga tao sa labas na hindi pa nakakapasok.
Kaya nga eh.
Lastimosa puts the move on Ablasa. They go to Himpayan. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Pamboy back to Waray. He puts it in.
That's a good start for Gimpayan. This patent floater there. It's obviously a very good feeling as a player to make your first shot.
Cruz looking for Isit. CJ has it. Set. 4 seconds. Ablasa, the off-balance shot. That was Dirk Nowitzki-esque. That shot. Parang alanganin talaga yun.
Oo.
Naalala pa kaya ng lamang naalala. Recently na nag-retire si Dirk Nowitzki eh.
Oo, pero dapat. He's a legend in this game. So dapat kahit anong age, kilala mo si Dirk Nowitzki.
2 seconds on the shot clock for Biñan. And Ruka Curva, great defense there from CJ Isik. The ability to stay in front of Kenny Roger Ruka Curva. CJ Isik doing just that. Look at that.
And that's a really tough shot there kasi left foot pa yung ginamit niya para sa one-legged fadeaway doon.
Nakaplant yung kanang paa.
Oo, hirap nun.
Here's Josh Toralba. Ablaza puts the ball on the deck. Set. CJ for three. No. And once a rebound, it's with Carlo Lastimosa, but there's a whistle going against Mark Cruz.
Grabe sa ingay ng crowd na to. You can barely hear the whistles of the referees.
Hindi nga, no?
A full court man-to-man press here for Batangas to start the game off. It results into a turnover.
CJ Isik, no! Nice swipe on Waray Himpayan, but great recovery for Biñan. You gotta give credit there to Biñan as well para, you know, to prevent the 2 points. That's Pamboy Raimundo. Waray had to get back. They didn't have the numbers. Toralba, left-handed, one-hander, doesn't work. Rebounding Waray Himpayan. Raimundo will go down low to Pingris against Ablaza. Ping
Single coverage.
gets inside the paint and powers through. No chance, absolutely no chance if he gets it that deep.
8 is just a number here for Mark Pingris. You would say Ced Ablaza is really one of the best post defenders here in the league. Pero parang binaliwala lang ni Mark Pingris yung depensa doon ni Ced Ablaza.
Ablaza count the basket plus the foul. Scoring in his own way as well. Ced Ablaza got that ball high and then putting that one on the deck before absorbing the contact and banking that one in. Ced Ablaza, possible three-point play here.
That's what you could get with Ced Ablaza here. You can have him attack from the post and attack from the three-point line. You can really do both, and he does it both so well.
LGR is the official outfitter of the MPBL. I must say, Ced Ablaza, you know, when he started here in the MPBL, you're really one of those players na fit ang style of play dito sa liga natin.
Oo, totoo.
Inside the paint, Pingris. That's a foul. On set. So what do you do now? Because this is going to be a tough matchup for Ced Ablaza. Will you send the double team? Because this is not going to end very well for Batangas if that continues.
I don't think you should send a double team right away, especially when you have wing players like Kenny Rocacurva and Carlos Limosa, who also love playing off the ball. So in this situation, I think the best move here is when every time Mark Pingris gets the ball in the post, you should turn your defense into a 2-3.
Triple team of Pingris, they get the block.
A good stop there for Batangas, collapsing on Mark Pingris.
Crowd coming alive again. Mark Cruz, the baseline jumper. That doesn't work. Everybody, Carlo Lastimosa. No scoring. First period, as we're usually usually happens here with Biñan and Batangas. Carlo, air ball. Dalawang nakaputi ang nag-agawan sa rebound, and Joshua Toralba wisely staying out of the way. Here's what happened here, triple team.
Yeah.
Balik quadruple team.
Oh, whenever Mark Pingris gets the ball, lalo na kung malalim na talaga sa paint, it's also a good strategy to collapse. And in that situation, they got to stop there on Mark Pingris.
Josh Toralba, 7 seconds. Toralba will shoot. Ochea with the offensive rebound. Ball knocked away by Pamboy. It will stay with Batangas. And both teams struggling from the field. Well, it's actually Batangas, 2 of 9 only. Easy. Picks up his dribble. There's a swing here. Toralba.
Good defense there by Kenny Rocacurva, realizing the shot clock's going down. Just opted to put his hands up and refrain from fouling Josh Toralba there.
Biñan shooting 2 of 5 so far. Batangas 2 of 10. Biñan though has a couple of turnovers so far in this ball game. Ablaza with a steal.
Nice post denial there by Ced Ablaza.
The pass to Mark Cruz. Layup doesn't go. Pamboy Raimundo safely crosses half court for Biñan. Pingris right at the nail. Nandun si Lastimosa, pinostehan. Si Isip, no go. Ball is loose, picked up by Lastimosa. It's with Rocacurva. 8 seconds. Waray, the teardrop is good.
That floater is so dangerous for Gimpayan. 2 out of 2 on those floaters for an early 4 points for him.
6-4. It's a 2-point lead. Batangas has been getting good looks,
Yeah.
except for the few contested shots. Ochea against Carlo Lastimosa. There's a double team. Ochea swings it over to Isip. And the shot clock, I think Batangas has to get into their set early.
Yeah. They've been wasting the clock a lot, forcing them to to throw a lot of shots.
Late in the shot clock.
Ooh,
That's a foul
was
on
called.
Pamboy. This is the assistance game powered by 747 Live. Dito ka sa legit. That is a legitimate threat in Waray Himpayan. Those 4 early points. Ced Ablaza nasa linya. You know what impresses me the most here, Andre, is that there's 3.5 minutes remaining, and there's only two team fouls each for both teams, and it's a low-scoring game, and you see the emphasis on the defensive end for both teams. Nung nakita natin yung foul on Pamboy Raimundo.
Oh, both teams really playing real aggressive, honest defense to start off this game. Not a lot of fouls. Very disciplined defense for both teams.
Carlo.
Another
Waray,
floater.
short. Rebound, Lastimosa for 2. And that has to feel good if you're Carlo Lastimosa scoring from close range.
Oo. Pang-set ng rhythm yun eh. Yung mga ganong easy shots.
Recent travel. Oh boy. You know, yung Batangas really just struggling right now. So Lastimosa right there for the putback.
The rotation, the defensive rotations of Biñan are very crisp to start off this game. I don't think Batangas has really gotten an easy shot. A wide open shot to say. Another good denial there by Ced Ablaza. That's his second steal off that post entry on Mark Pingris.
And it takes it all the way, just unable to finish. And to tell you honestly, that is a lot of hard work
Yeah.
against Mark Pingris because Ping works extremely hard to really
To get position on
get
that
position
post. Yeah.
on the low block, and to get the steal on the repost. That's twice already.
Yeah.
But like I said, Ablaza. We have a challenge here from Coach Boyet. We will be right back.
Upon review, the challenge was successful. Ball possession for Biñan to Takjel.
It's a successful challenge for Biñan. Check out what happened here. A good challenge by Onset Ablaza. That's last touch on Donna Chea, clearly.
Yeah.
Grabe, no? Punong-puno, no? Itong arena natin.
Oh, and you can see pa rin na people are still trying to get in. Iba na nga nakatayo sa taas, oh.
Yeah, Mayor Marvin Marina has arrived. And pagpasok niya naman dito sa venue natin, si Levy Hernandez.
Pumasok na rin.
Pumasok na rin. Commissioner Kenneth Duremdes, Head of Security Rudy Distrito, and the Head of Operations Emer Oreta are also here. Oray Himpayan gets it to Roca Curva. 2.5 minutes remaining. 8 seconds on the shot clock.
Isolation here for Roca Curva.
Roca Curva nabitawan ang bola,
Wow.
but he puts it in anyway.
Wow, how did he make that shot? Nabitawan na yun.
Kita-kita natin ang ball slipping out of his hands.
That's a lucky shot there for Kenny Roca Curva.
10-6 is the count. Ablaza gets it to Mark Cruz. Hernandez against Roca Curva. Inside, quick hands by Carlo Lastimosa.
That's a great rotation here for Biñan. You see Carlo Lastimosa going on the middle there to tap that ball.
Oo nga.
Nabitawan talaga niya yun.
Parang nasa dulo ng palm niya na natira yun.
Tinulak na lang niya nung nabitawan niya.
Hernandez, one-hander, won't go. Look at Pamboy Raimundo fight for that rebound. To right. That's the hazards of the job right here.
Josh Toralba nearly crashing on Sedal Dupas here.
Parang ako pa yung na-cover ah. Muntik na ako maging balita. Kaysa tagahatid ng balita. But gabi, bilis ng reaction ng aking katabi dito.
Yan, savior.
Iba talaga mag-alaga si Ton eh. Thank you, Ton. 10-6 is the count. Balik tayo sa action dito. Waray Himpayan. That's a foul on Jexter Apinan. Nakahawak dun sa likod ni...
Yeah. I think the referee saw a hand check.
Yeah, Jamar Himpayan.
Oh, Warren Bonifacio stayed in early in this game.
Warren, known to a lot of people, has been nursing an injury.
Yeah.
But, before the start of the playoffs. So, talagang, ano na siya eh, no? All out na siya dito.
Oh.
Lastimosa, no, Waray Himpayan nearly got that one. That's last touch on Apinan. That came off his head.
Yeah, that's what the Biñan players are.
That came off his head,
now.
by the way. Okay, and they corrected the call. Iba klase ginawa ni Jamar Himpayan dito.
That saved them a possession right there.
Lastimosa gets it back. Roca Curva was eyed open. Kenny. 3 seconds. Roca Curva! Strong to the cup. Kenny Roca Curva And Biñan doubling up on Batangas here early in this ball game. This is the play of the game brought to you by 747 Live. Dito ka sa legit. Your game, your chance, your thrill. Only with 747 Live.
Kenny Rocacurva freezing Jexter Apinan there with that jab step, then opting to attack the baseline hard on that left-handed layup. Very tough finish there for Kenny Rocacurva.
Kenny Roger Rocacurva, as we mentioned, has come a long way from his days playing in Camotes Island, moving all the way to Manila, had a chance to make his mark in the collegiate ranks, did not pan out because of the pandemic, and found his way to Pasig, the franchise of Pasig, and then after a season there, he joins Coach Boyet in his move to Biñan, and here they are together in the South Division semifinals for the first time. And Kenny has been absolutely terrific in this series, but Levy Hernandez is locked in.
Man, he loves this court here. Levy Hernandez's first three-pointer going in is a good sign for all of Batangas here. Ooh. On the other side.
Pangalawa na yan.
Yeah, that's big.
What about that drive from Carlo Lastimosa? Parang these playoffs, nag-ibang anyo ito si Carlo Lastimosa, the way he's really prepared his body, his fitness, his conditioning.
And I like that from Carlo Lastimosa. Siyempre, on that other side, kakatili lang ni Levy Hernandez. Na-realize na di pa nag-set yung defense. Inatake niya kaagad. Got that foul there.
That's right. May challenge si Coach Cholo on that foul. We'll be right back.
Upon review, the challenge was successful. There was no foul.
Successful challenge for Coach Cholo. No foul on Jexter Apinan. And I agree.
Yeah,
Do you agree?
yeah, I agree. Good call there by the referee.
Good decision by Coach Cholo to challenge that one.
Oo, medyo alanganin na challenge yun in my opinion because medyo binabani Apinan yung kamay niya dun kaya minsan tatawagin ng referee yun eh.
The ball will stay with Biñan. Pamboy. Goes to Bonifacio. Labas kay Himpayan. Carlo Lastimosa. Lastimosa for 3. Bonifacio taps it to Waray. Himpayan rises. Well challenged, and finally, Batangas regains possession.
Batangas being out-rebounded right now, 15-7.
Oo, ibang klase yung activity ng Biñan on the glass.
Yeah, especially on the offensive board.
Biñan for 2. Mahirap yun. Para kay Juan Bonifacio, that's a tough cover.
Yeah, ginamitan siya ng bilis ni Jexter Apilan nun.
Pamboy Raimundo to beat the buzzer. That will do it. First quarter in the books. Still a low-scoring affair. And low scoring really has marked our series. 2 defensive-minded teams, as we mentioned, putting the clamps on each other. Batangas trying to stay alive. Zed Ablaza doing his best. Ito naman Biñan trying to seal the deal tonight. Kenny Roger Rucakurva is off the mark. On the mark right there in that layup. 12-11 as we go into the second quarter.
As what I've said, we haven't achieved anything. We just won one game, and this is the culmination of the fifth. That's time. If we win this game, we make ourselves a chance to play in the Southern Division Finals. I don't want to put pressure on you, but that's at stake when you win ball. Worst comes to worst, we're going back again here. I don't know when, but it should be in the next few days.
Well, Coach Boyd Fernandez has won at every level in Philippine basketball. And just a reminder that they have not achieved anything yet in this series. And for more on Coach Boyd, let's go to Mika.
Coach Boyd gave me a good report on Boss Monching Talisayon. He's happy, excited, as positive as ever to make it to the next round for the first time. I can't even imagine the promises he made to the players. But Coach Boyd said we need to stick to what we did in Game 1, stop their fast breaks, limit them to 2 points instead of their 3s, control offensive rebounding. But you know what else? I caught Pamboy, Mark, and Carlo in a little huddle. Never saw them that close before. Apparently, inatasan sila ni Coach Boyd to be the leaders of this series. Mark shared, sabi niya, wag tayo magpapa-apekto sa crowd. He remembers, no? Sunmig Coffee lang, para lang tong Sunmig Coffee versus Ginebra. Kahit nandyan ang buong barangay, nanalo kami nun sa Del Andre.
Maraming salamat, Mika, and that experience just comes in handy. Mark Pingree is a veteran of so many wars in Philippine basketball. As Levy Hernandez misses that, Ambuluto underneath. Himpayan is right there. And Ambuluto could not do anything but to kick it out to Philip Panyamogan. How about that?
But you gotta love the execution there for Batangas on that weave play. Philip Panyamogan off that weave and ball screen from Ambuluto looking for Levy Hernandez wide open in that corner.
Pero yung unang possession ng Biñan, pinuntahan agad nila si Warren Bonifacio. And in a game like this, when you get a clean look, it really matters a lot,
Yeah.
Andre.
Also, it's gotta feel good for Warren Bonifacio for them to opt to go to him at the post to start off this game. To start off his minutes here in this ball game.
Panyamogan to Apinan and turnover. Look at Biñan just putting the clamps on Batangas.
This Biñan defense is proving.
It's unforgiving.
Yeah,
It's unforgiving.
Batangas has been having a hard time getting a quality shot here in this ball game. That's due to the suffocating defense of Biñan.
No, Apinan gambled, and that's a foul on Jexter.
Second pa lang ni Jexter Apinan. Na challenge nga pala yung kanina.
Going back, no, si Mark Pingree, ang dami talaga sigurong masishare na parallel experience
For
sa
sure.
nakikita nila dito.
For sure. He's been through it all. In every level.
Oh, Juare Bonifacio with back-to-back baskets. He was scoreless in game 1. He's come alive here in the second period with 4 straight points. Biñan with a 5-point lead. 8.5 minutes to go here in the second period. Jexter Apinan bumuelo. Nandun si Maestre. And Apinan puts it in. Plus the foul. Bagsak si Juare Bonifacio. And our officiating crew will give it a check here.
But you gotta love that IQ from Jexter Pinan. He was looking to pass that basketball, but as soon as he heard that whistle on this play, he decided to shoot it and got that 3-point play.
Now, this was labanan sa pwesto dito sa ilalim, and ang Buluto just shrugging off Bonifacio.
Yeah, pulling on that arm of Warren Bonifacio.
Pero pag nakalock kasi, mahirap kasi yung na yun eh.
Oo.
Kasi hindi rin papakawala si Warren.
Yeah.
Si Ambo ayaw din. We'll see what the call here is, if there will be further punishment.
Oo, dito natin makikita kung anong officiating ng referees na makakuha natin today.
Foul number 29, Mike Maestre, his first
So the
second
foul
team foul.
is on Mike Maestre.
Warning on number 26, John Abuluto for unsportsmanlike behavior.
Okay, I like that.
Okay. Should be the right call. That should be the right call, Andre.
Yeah, that's the right call. Kasi parehas naman silang with each other eh.
Yeah.
It's not like si Ambuluto lang talaga yung nag-initiate ng contact doon. They were both tangled up with each other and gusto lang bitawan ni Ambuluto.
Yeah. Apinan could not complete the 3-point play. 16-13. Uy, Pido, I thought it was a backcourt violation.
Yep, the referee missed that call there.
It happened right in front of us. And that's a double whammy because JJ Pido hits the jumper as well. Should have been a turnover. Hernandez inside, triple team, he loses the handle.
Yeah, Ambuluto was open there.
JJ back to Lopez inside, Maestre, couple of fakes, labas kay Lopez. No good on the jumper. Rebound, Levy Hernandez.
I'd like to see Levy Hernandez get the ball more. They should run more plays for him and try to get him going.
Jong Baloria going glass. That won't work for Jong. Ball will stay with Batangas. See what happened here.
Yeah, definitely. Referees definitely missed that call there.
Apinan to Ambuluto. Ambuluto could not get a shot off.
Wow, this Biñan defense. This Biñan defense is suffocating. Every rotation is very crisp.
And it's hard.
And real honest defense too there.
Yeah. That is a legit 6'5" guy. Apinan, atake ni Jex na alangan because of Bam Lopez's defense.
Very smart there for Bam Lopez. Alam niyang undersized shot mismatch yun. Talaga lang, tinry na lang niyang tanggalin si Apinan dun sa two-step niya. Try to make it awkward for him.
Bonifacio, no. Panyamogan. They go back the other way. Batangas. Jexter.
Kanina pa yan sila.
A lot of contact. That's Juan Bonifacio who will be whistled for the foul.
You just gotta love this physicality here. You just gotta love it.
You know, it's a low-scoring affair, but isa to sa mga low-scoring na gusto ko eh.
Oo.
Levy Hernandez with a getaway. 5 points for Levy Hernandez. Panyamogan and Maestre.
You gotta love it. This is the playoffs, guys.
This is the assist of the game, powered by 747 Live. Dito ka sa legit.
That's what I was saying since a while. We've got to run a lot more sets for Levy Hernandez. He's your #1 scorer here. And on that occasion, sinuklian naman niya yung pasa sa kanya dun.
Timeout muna tayo. 18-15 lamang ang Biñan.
Back in Batangas City, Levy is 35, Sed is 34, Jong is 35, Jexter is 38, Joshua is 32. Tonight, they are faced with an important game that they need to win. But besides this, they can't help but think about their future, that this series might make or break whatever future they have. It's tough, but one thing is for sure today, they said, makikita niyong sisipa pa rin ang matatandang kabayo. Si Delph Andre.
Wow. I can't believe Mika Abisamis just took all of the ages of Batangas Stars and put them together in one stellar report. Because this is, you know, life in the MPBL can be so fleeting, Andre, and you know that.
Yeah.
You know that. One game can change everything.
Yeah.
There is not a lot of sure things here. And, you know, the result tonight could pretty much determine the fate of this edition of this Batangas franchise.
Oh, definitely, I agree. Basketball is one of the most competitive professions we have here in this country.
It's cutthroat.
You can easily be replaced anytime. So, especially in a game like this where you're talking about Batangas where you can be eliminated, talagang kailangan mo na ibigay yung 100% mo because you don't know what the future holds, especially in a league like this where definitely every year a lot of players come and go. Kaya kailangan talaga in this situation, ibigay mo na lahat. And yung ginagawa ni also ni Kenny Rocakurbo on that defensive stop there.
And this Batangas core has been on a really good run over the last few years. They have been in a regular in the South Division Finals.
3 straight, yeah.
Suffered a heartbreaker against Zamboanga in Season 4. Same thing happened in against Bacoor, you know, in Season 5. Season 6, they fell to Quezon. Kenny Roger Rocacorva is at the free throw line, and sportsmanlike foul for excessive hard contact there kay Philip Panyamogan.
And Batangas, nag-champion na yan eh. So alam na nila yung feeling. Kaya, and to talk about all their heartbreaks, they've been craving for another championship, that's for sure. Especially when you've gotten a taste of it.
Well, the problem is yung batch na yon. I don't think there's anyone there who remains. Probably, you know, some of the behind the scenes people.
Totoo.
Lopez takes it out. Torpedo binigay kay Bonifacio, and Warren was very confident with that shot. I thought it was going in as well, pero niluwangan ng ring. 20-15, Panyamogan. Uapi na, nabitawan ng bola. Turnovers, hurting Batangas. Maestre, yes!
Grabe yung pace dun ng Biñan. Makikita mo, off of that turnover, 3 players kaagad yung nag-sprint papunta sa side ng court nila, which got them As you can see here, off of that turnover, Pido, 3 players sprinting on there for an easy fast break layup there for Mike Maestre.
Last break of the game is brought to you by Extreme X Pop, personal karaoke speaker, everyday karaoke. Timeout, Batangas. They're down by 7. That's our Gixxer fan of the game, born for greatness. 22-15 here in the second quarter. Batangas facing elimination against Biñan in this South Division semifinals. Crowd has been quiet for a while. Valoria back to Jexter. Apinan for 2. He's got 6 in the ball game for Batangas, the veteran Jexter Apinan.
Aging like fine wine there, Jexter Apinan. You know, at 38, napaka-kondisyon pa rin talaga ni Jexter Apinan.
Luka Curva, the swing to JJ. Pido will drive, drop pass. Bonifacio blocked by Apinan.
What a monster rotation there for Jexter Apinan.
Panyamogan to Jexter, no! That's a lot of contact, no call.
Wow, referee's letting that go.
Lopez for 3. That does not work. There's a foul on Maestre. Foul on Maestre. That was unbelievable right there. 2 players
Yeah.
from Batangas. It's been a stop-start game. And our 2 coaches, I'm loving the chess match.
Yeah. Grabe. Makikita mo talaga yung adjustment within the adjustment sa game 2 na to.
Apinan slips.
What
He's
a
there.
pass. What a pass there by Philip Panyamogan, threading the needle there off that roll by Jexter Apinan.
Jexter's has gotten going here.
He's been really aggressive in this game, really attacking that basketball.
Warning on Biñan at the tail for improper bench decorum.
Watch this.
Wow, what a pass.
On the help. One of the rare times na huli sila dun. Jexter though, the free throws have been a problem for Apinan.
0 of 2 for Jexter Apinan to start this game.
Free throw of the game is brought to you by Extreme Appliances, a subok at kompleto appliances brand ng Pilipinas. They come up empty on that possession. Batangas, 2 missed free throws from Jexter Apinan. 22-17. Biñan. Lopez will drive the kick out. Natapik ni Panyamogan. Levy Hernandez is off to the races. Levy, that's short. Ballesteros secures the rebound. Fast break.
Wow.
Biñan, Bam Lopez with a finish.
What a 2-on-1 break there for Biñan. Talking about Bam Lopez and Kenny Rocacurva. Textbook yun. Textbook yun on a 2-on-1 break.
Those are young legs. Panyamogan, that's off. Apinan, offensive rebound. Gets it to Ablaza, unable to control. Recovered by Jexter. Apinan. Back out to Panyamogan. Atake ni Philip. Oh,
Ooh,
that was
out.
halfway in. Ballesteros gets it to JJ Pido. Safely across. 24-17 for Biñan. Pido. Rocacurva. Kenny. Oh,
Wow.
8 points para kay Kenny Rucacorva.
What a calm floater there for Kenny Rocacurva.
And that is, I think, the difference. There's a lot of panic, a lot of scrambling on the side of Batangas. But Biñan, they've been cool, calm, collected.
Talking about cool, calm, collected, that was a very cool, calm, collected bucket there for Chong Baloria.
Tama.
Off the glass, sobrang smooth touch.